Nobody expected Erika Kirk to go silent. Not after the whispers. Not after the leaked messages. Not after Tyler Robinson's name exploded across the internet like a grenade. But that silence, that cold, calculated, suffocating silence is exactly what made the world panic. Because when Erika stays quiet, it's never accidental. It's never emotional. It's never because she's overwhelmed. It's because she's hiding something. And this time, what she's hiding looks bigger, darker, and way more dangerous than anyone imagined. The internet started asking the questions. Erika refused to answer. Why did Tyler Robinson unfollow her at 3 a.m.? Why did he delete every post that even hinted at their connection? Why did he go private for 48 hours straight? Why did a staffer claim Erika should have spoken up? She knows what happened that night. But the scariest part, Tyler himself hasn't said a single word. Not one. Not a denial. Not a clarification. Not a statement. Just the same eerie silence Erika is hiding behind. And every insider close to them is whispering the same terrifying thing. Her silence is not normal. This means something, because Erika always tries to look innocent. She always plays the soft-spoken supporter. She always rushes to clear misunderstandings. But not this time. This time, she vanished. Log off, disappear. Mia and the internet noticed screenshots. Leaked of Tyler arguing with someone off camera. A voice someone swears is Erika saying, "Don't say anything yet. Let it blow over." Then a staffer posted and deleted, "If she speaks." A lot of people get exposed. That alone sends social media into cardiac arrest. Who gets exposed? What happened between Erika and Tyler? What does she know? Why is she refusing to answer questions the whole world is asking? And why does one anonymous burner account keep posting? She's silent because she has to be. Wait until the truth drops. Something happened. Something big. Something ugly. Something only Erika and Tyler know. And the world is left with one question. Why is Erika Kirk so afraid to speak? Long before Erika Kirk went silent. Long before Tyler Robinson scrubbed his socials. Long before screenshots started leaking and burner accounts started warning that the truth is coming. This story had already begun behind closed doors under dim lighting, with whispers nobody was supposed to hear. Because Erika and Tyler didn't meet by accident. Nothing in Erika's world is accidental. Every move she makes, every connection she forms, every conversation she initiates has a purpose, and Tyler Robinson was no exception to the public. Tyler looked harmless, a clean-cut, charismatic, rising figure in conservative circles. Smart, polished, eager to climb the ladder. He showed up to events early, shook hands with donors, spoke well on stage, and kept his image spotless. But insiders always said one thing. Tyler wasn't just ambitious. He was desperate. Desperate to rise. Desperate to be seen. Desperate to become one of the chosen ones. And Erika? She recognized that the moment she met him. One former staffer claims Erika spotted Tyler at a conference 2 years ago. She noticed how he positioned himself close enough to power to be noticed, far enough to avoid stepping on toes. He complimented everything, agreed with everyone, smiled at everyone. Perfect. Someone like Tyler was easy to mold, easy to influence, easy to use, and according to the emails Joe Rogan's team uncovered, Erika didn't just like Tyler, she targeted him. One leaked message shows Erika writing to a confidant, "Tyler has potential. He listens, he adapts. He trusts too quickly." Too quickly, another email said, "He'll be useful when the time comes." Useful. Not trained. Not mentored. Not inspired. Useful. The connection deepened months later at a private donor retreat. The same retreat where insiders say Erika moved differently than usual, more confident, more controlling. More strategic. Tyler wasn't invited at first. His name wasn't on the guest list. He wasn't high-profile enough, but someone added him last minute. That someone was Erika. A staffer who helped check in guests remembers it vividly. She told us he needed to be there. She said he'd be important later. Nobody questioned her. And that's where everything shifted, at the retreat. Tyler followed Erika everywhere, from the boardroom to the patio to the smaller, unofficial side discussions where real decisions were made. People dismissed it at the time. Oh, she's mentoring him. Oh, she sees potential. Oh, she's being supportive. No one realized what was really happening. Because, according to a leaked text from someone who attended, Erika wasn't mentoring him. She was studying him. Tyler confided in her about his goals, his frustrations, his loyalty issues, his fear of falling behind, his need to feel significant, and Erika used every piece of information to pull him closer. She positioned herself as the steady guide he never had. She told him things like, "You're smarter than they think. They underestimate you. You could lead someday. They'll listen to you if you stand by me." Tyler lived off those words. They made him feel chosen, valuable, needed. But those same words were setting him up for something he didn't even know he was stepping into. The first red flag came 6 months later, a private meeting that shouldn't have happened. A small dinner. Only 4 people were invited. Tyler, Erika, 2 unnamed strategists. No Charlie. No oversight. No explanation. Photos from the restaurant leaked last month. Grainy, low quality. But unmistakable. Erika leaning close, whispering. Tyler nodding, listening intently. A strategist sliding papers across the table. All of them signing something quickly before the waiter could return. What were they signing? Nobody knows, but one insider claims Tyler didn't understand the full picture. Erika told him it was just a support agreement, but everyone else in that room knew it was much bigger. After that dinner, Tyler changed. He became distant from peers. He stopped taking calls from colleagues who weren't aligned. He started posting cryptic quotes about leadership, legacy, and being chosen by God for higher purpose. Several people noticed how often he repeated phrases Erika was known to use. The shift was undeniable. And then, suddenly, 3 weeks before the silence began, a staffer accidentally overheard something that made her blood run cold. Tyler arguing with someone on the phone, his voice cracking. "I didn't sign up for this. You didn't tell me it would get this serious. Don't drag me into your mess." The person on the other end, allegedly Erika, responded sharply. "It's too late, Tyler. You're already part of it." That staffer reported the conversation to someone higher up 2 days later. She was removed from the project, and then the disappearance began. Erika stopped tweeting, stopped posting, stopped showing up to events, stopped responding to messages. Tyler went private. Unfollowed Erika at 3 a.m., deleted everything with her name in it. Refused to speak to anyone. Whispers spread. Something happened between them. Tyler knows something he wasn't supposed to. He tried to back out. He was threatened. He was warned, but the question wasn't what happened. The question was, why is Erika hiding from Tyler? And why is Tyler hiding from Erika? The truth didn't break in a press release. It didn't come from a journalist. It didn't come from a donor, a staffer, or a strategist. It came from something much scarier. A leaked video. Tyler never meant anyone to see. And once that clip hit the internet, once it started spreading through group chats, once people watched it frame by frame, once analysts slowed the audio and isolated the voices, everything about Erika's silence finally clicked, because Tyler didn't just unfollow her at 3 a.m. He wasn't just deleting posts. He wasn't just panicking, disappearing, or hiding. He was trying to protect himself. From her, the video was only 27 seconds long, but those 27 seconds cracked the entire story open. It starts with Tyler pacing in a dimly lit room, breathing hard, talking to himself like he's unraveling. He keeps saying, "She can't do this. She promised me. She said no one would find out. She said it wouldn't touch me." Then he stops, turns, looks directly into the camera with eyes full of fear, not anger, not guilt, not confusion, fear, and he whispers, "She told me to stay quiet. But I didn't know she recorded everything." The internet nearly combusted. Recorded what? Recorded WHEN. Recorded who? Was Tyler referring to conversations, meetings, calls, confessions? Nobody knew, but the next part of the video made it worse. Much worse. Tyler looks over his shoulder like someone might be listening and says, "If she releases that file, I'm finished. We're all finished." People went feral. What file? What does Erika have? Tell us. Tyler, what are you talking about? Someone protect this man. Before anyone could digest it, the video cuts, abruptly, like he snatched the phone away. Like he realized he said too much. Like someone walked in. But there was one more piece. A faint audio echo under the last second of the clip. A woman's voice, cold. Soft, unmistakable. Erika, she says. Tyler, turn the camera off. That one line sent the entire country into cardiac arrest, because it means Erika was there, in the room, while Tyler panicked, while he sprawled, while he confessed, and she shut it down. But this wasn't the twist. The real twist came from the message. Leaked immediately afterward, a message sent from Tyler to one of his closest friends. Timestamped 2 hours after the video. Timestamped 2 hours after the video. He wrote, "Bro, I can't stay quiet anymore. I didn't sign up to be the fall guy. She wants to disappear and leave me with the mess." That message alone was enough to shake the movement. But Tyler added something even more explosive. She said, "If anyone asks, I'm the one who started it. I'm the one who pushed it. I'm the one who lied. But she told me what to say." The internet lost oxygen. Started what? What did Tyler push? What did Erika tell him to say? Is this about the retreat? What mess is he talking about? But the first explosion wasn't Tyler's. Panic. It wasn't Erika's voice. It wasn't the message. It was the argument that happened before the video, the one a staffer accidentally recorded through a conference room door. You can hear muffled voices. Tyler's voice shaking. "You said it was handled. You said nobody would connect us. You said the board wouldn't see it. You said Charlie would never find out." Then Erika's voice cuts in, not yelling, not panicking, not emotional, cold, sharp, controlling. "Calm down. If you didn't panic, we wouldn't be in this situation." Tyler fires back. "You made me panic. You dragged me into this. You told me to keep my mouth shut. You convinced me it was harmless." Erika responds, "And it was harmless. Until you started running your mouth. People went insane. Harmless WHAT. What situation? What were they hiding? What did the board see? What was Charlie not supposed to find out?" But the argument gets darker. Much darker. "Tyler, I'm not going down for you. I don't care what you have on me. I'm not protecting you anymore. Erika, you won't have a choice." Then she steps closer. You can hear her heels on the floor, because I have the recording. The staffer stops breathing. The mic drops to silence. The clip cuts off, and that one sentence created the first enormous twist. Erika was blackmailing Tyler, not advising him, not mentoring him, not guiding him, blackmailing him, using a secret recording of something he said, or did, or agreed to force him into silence. This explains everything. His fear, his panic, the 3 a.m. unfollow, the deleted posts, the refusal to speak, the meltdown video, the burner accounts, his disappearance. But the twist wasn't that she had a recording, it was what the recording was about, because after the argument leaked, another source, a former intern, came forward with a chilling claim. Tyler wasn't scared because the recording made him look bad. He was scared because it revealed the one thing Erika could never let the world hear. And then she said the line that sent TikTok into oblivion. Tyler knows what Erika and Tyler did the night Charlie wasn't home. The comments exploded. What did they do? What night? Someone explain. Is this a cover-up? Is this why she's silent? And that's when the first twist revealed itself. The file Erika is hiding doesn't just protect her, it incriminates both of them, not just politically, not just strategically, personally. And according to one insider, if that file ever drops, Erika's career ends. And Tyler's life as he knows it is over. The truth about the night Charlie wasn't home didn't come from Tyler. It didn't come from Erika. It didn't come from a donor, a strategist, or a political insider. It came from someone nobody expected. A third-party whistle-blower, not a staffer, not an assistant, not a board member. It came from someone who was never supposed to speak. Hey, it's private driver. The same driver who picked Tyler up. The same driver who dropped him off. The same driver who waited outside Erika's gated property for nearly 2 hours. On the exact night Charlie was out of town. The driver wasn't loyal to Erika. He wasn't loyal to Tyler. He wasn't loyal to anyone. He was loyal to the truth. And the truth he dropped sent the entire internet into a full-body meltdown. He posted anonymously. Shaking in his video, "I didn't realize what I witnessed that night. But now that the recordings leaked, I know exactly what I saw." He pulls out a small black notebook, the kind drivers use to track clients, routes, and timestamps. He flips to a date circled in red dot to entries. Pick up TR 9:18 p.m. Drop at EK residence 9:42 p.m. But under that was the part that made the internet scream. Told to wait. Lights off. No cameras. No logs. No cameras. No logs. No logs. Meaning, Tyler specifically asked the driver not to record the stop on the official system. The driver continued. Tyler was nervous. He kept saying, "She said it would be quick. She said no one would find out. She promised it wasn't crossing any lines." The world froze. Crossing what lines? Find out what? Promised what? Then the driver said the sentence that set TikTok on fire when he came back out. He looked destroyed, like he'd seen something he wasn't supposed to. Destroyed, not embarrassed, not ashamed, not flustered, destroyed. But the real twist wasn't the driver, it was the surveillance footage, because across the street from Erika's home, a neighbor's Ring camera caught something the world wasn't supposed to see. Tyler leaving Erika's house with his shirt half untucked, hair messed, shaking, and Erika standing in the doorway talking to him quietly, holding something in her hand. A phone. A recorder. A file taught something. People zoomed in frame by frame, slowed it down, enhanced shadows, outlined silhouettes. Everyone agreed on one thing. Whatever Erika was holding was not a normal phone. It was too flat, too wide, too metallic, a recording device. Meanwhile, inside circles started whispering. That was the night the file was created. That was the night she got leverage. That was the night Erika made sure Tyler could never leave. But what exactly happened in that house? That answer came from the whistleblower who followed the driver, Erika's former housekeeper. She never wanted to speak. Never wanted attention. never wanted heat, but once the video leaked, she came forward in a trembling voice. Something happened that night. Something private. Something unsafe. Something Erika swore all of us to silence about. She described hearing a door slam. Raised voices. Footsteps pacing. Tyler saying, "We shouldn't be doing this." Erika saying, "You already agreed." Tyler pleading, "What if he finds out?" Erika snapping, "He won't. I control the narrative." Control the narrative. Those 3 words became the internet's new obsession, because if Erika was controlling the narrative, that means something did happen. Something she needed to hide. Something she needed a recording of. Something she could use to manipulate Tyler. Forever. But the housekeeper wasn't done. She said the part that made the entire scandal go nuclear. After he left, Erika locked herself in the study. She didn't come out for an hour. When she did, she was smiling, smiling like she'd just secured something. Something powerful. Something dangerous. Something irreversible. And the next morning, Tyler stopped contacting people. Stopped talking. Stopped showing up normally. He wasn't acting like a man who made a mistake. He was acting like a man who'd been trapped. And then came the next leak from someone much closer to Tyler than anyone expected. His roommate. He posted screenshots, real, time-stamped. Devastating screenshots of texts Tyler sent him the week after the incident. "You ever feel like you're owned by someone? She said she'd ruin me if I talked. I didn't think she'd actually use it. She has a file. She said it proves I crossed a line. But she told me to do it. I feel sick. Bro, I swear this is bigger than me. She's not who you think she ain't. They can't find out. They can never find out. They can't find out. Find out what? What did Erika make him do? What did he agree to? What did the file capture? What line was crossed? Why was he terrified? Why was she silent? The internet split into factions. She manipulated him. He did something he regrets. They planned something together. She blackmailed him. He betrayed someone. This is tied to Charlie. This is tied to the retreat. This is personal. This is political. This is both. But the whistleblower, dropped the most explosive detail yet. She said there was one thing missing from Erika's house after that night. One item she always kept hidden. One item only she used. One item that suddenly vanished. A small silver voice recorder. The same shape people saw in the ring footage. And the housekeeper added, "I saw Erika place it in a drawer the next morning and whisper to herself, 'Insurance.' Insurance." The recording wasn't blackmail. It wasn't leverage. It was insurance. Insurance for what? Insurance against who? Insurance for when? Nobody knew. But the whistleblower ended her statement with the darkest line yet. Tyler wasn't the only person she recorded that night. The entire internet stopped, because if Tyler wasn't the only one, that means someone else was there. Someone else was involved. Someone else might be hiding. And that leads to the shocking reveal. Erika didn't go silent because she's guilty. She went silent because she's protecting the identity of the second person recorded that night. A second voice. A second witness. A second participant. A second mistake. A second secret. A second secret.
And insiders claim, if that second name comes out, this scandal becomes DEFCON 1. The moment the whistleblower said Tyler wasn't the only person she recorded that night, the entire internet, not part of it, not a corner of it, the entire internet went feral. Every platform collapsed into the same frenzy. Who was the second person? Theories exploded like fireworks. Hundreds of thousands of comments. Who was there? Drop the name. A second person. This is bigger than just Tyler. Erika wasn't alone. Major political accounts started threading timelines, circling dates. comparing travel logs, cross-referencing events. Everyone was hunting for one thing. Who else was in Erika's house the night Charlie wasn't home? But the first group to panic wasn't the fans. It was the political class. 3 separate congressional staffers tweeted cryptic warnings within minutes. This is Sprilling. We told them to stop. If that name comes out, it won't be pretty. Then J.D. Vance's office released a statement. Not about J.D., not about Erika, not even about Tyler. The statement only said, Senator Vance was not present on the date in question. That was all. But that was enough to light the internet on fire. Why did they even say that? Nobody asked if JD was there. Guilty response. They're scared. WHY. Is he distancing? His office is panicking. Then someone posted a screenshot of a leaked internal message from inside JD's team. Shut everything down. No posts. No comments. No appearances. This is too volatile. Too volatile. Meaning, they KNOW who the second person might be. And they're terrified. Meanwhile, influencers across TikTok started posting their own theories. Top creator. #1. I heard the second person was someone very close to Erika. Top creator number 2. No, people are saying it was someone connected to Charlie's organization. Top creator number 3. Guys, I'm telling you the second person is a WOMAN. Top creator number 4. I'm hearing it was someone whose wife would lose IT if she knew. That comment alone launched a million theory videos. But the biggest meltdown came from conservative podcasters, people who had once defended Erika, who suddenly flipped overnight. Host number 1. If she recorded to people, not 1, she was collecting leverage. Host number 2. She's been building a power base. Recording allies is a classic control tactic. Host number 3. The silence is the scariest part. She's not panicking, she's waiting. But while political commentators debated motives, Tyler's world was collapsing. His friends unfollowed him. His church removed him from a volunteer list. A women's group posted, "We do not feel comfortable having Tyler in leadership at this time." Then Tyler's OWN pastor posted, "We are praying for clarity and truth in a difficult situation." That one hit hard. If a pastor starts distancing the church from you, you are not okay. Meanwhile, Tyler himself still refused to speak. Not a denial, not a clarification, nothing. His silence was deafening. But Erika's silence, her silence was different. She wasn't scared. She wasn't frantic. She wasn't emotional. She was calculated. Every hour she stayed silent made the internet more convinced. She's protecting someone. She's hiding the second person. She's buying time. She's waiting for a bigger move. Then a burner account posted something terrifying. She's not protecting Tyler. She's protecting the other person. People lost their minds. Who is the other person? Why are they so important? What were they doing at her house? What did she record? What was the line Tyler crossed? What did Erika make them do? Meanwhile, conservative women's groups who once praised Erika as the ideal wife example began turning on her. Silence is guilt. No innocent woman hides this long. She used people, she abused trust, she weaponized vulnerability. Leaders began unfollowing her. A major organization removed her from a panel. Another postponed a conference where she was supposed to speak. But the most intense reaction came from Charlie's circle. One of his closest advisors posted, "I'm not allowed to say anything, but this is bad, much worse than the public thinks." Another wrote, "He trusted the wrong people. And now, everything is coming out." And then, a huge leak dropped from someone claiming to be a former TPUSA staffer. The second person wasn't random. They were very close to Erika, and if their identity comes out, this entire movement collapses. The internet froze. Then the staffer added, "And no, it wasn't Tyler. He was just the easiest to control." Within minutes, TikTok, Twitter, Reddit, YouTube all erupted. Who is close to Erika? Her sister, a donor, a strategist, a political figure, someone married, someone on staff, a church leader. People began connecting dots. Erika's schedule, her travel logs, the retreat list, her inner circle, her mentorship group. Names started circulating. Some too big, some too risky, some too scandalous to even repeat. But the final reaction came from the assistant, who leaked the meeting recording weeks earlier. In a chilling, anonymous message, she wrote, "Tyler is scared of Erika, but the second person, they're scared of their entire life being destroyed." Then the real secret is not what they did, it's what Erika caught on audio. Internet meltdown. Comment sections imploded, because that meant one thing. The recording doesn't just protect Erika, it destroys the second person's entire world. And that is why Erika is silent. Not guilt, not fear, not shame. Control. The hunt for the second person recorded in Erika's house turned the entire internet into detectives. People dug through flight logs, conference schedules, Penelonups, donor lists, calendar screenshots, Instagram photos with shadows circled in red, and blurry TikTok clips slowed down to 0.1x speed. Everyone had a theory, a strategist, a donor, a church leader, a TPUSA director, someone close, someone married, someone important. But nobody expected the truth. because the second person wasn't someone random, wasn't a minor player, wasn't a background extra in Erika's operation. The second person was someone whose name would send shockwaves across the entire political universe. And the first hint appeared in a tiny, icily missed detail. The driver's log. Remember those times? 9:18 pickup, 9:42 drop. Then he wrote, lights on upstairs. Two silhouettes. Not one. Not Erika alone. Not Erika and Tyler. Two silhouettes moving inside her house before Tyler even arrived. People froze. If Tyler wasn't there yet, who was? Then the housekeeper's testimony added the next clue. She said she heard two voices arguing, two sets of footsteps, two people whispering in the hallway before Tyler walked in, meaning Erika wasn't meeting Tyler privately. She was meeting someone else, someone who left nitrogen monoxide digital trail. No public appearance, no acknowledgement, but someone who had access to restricted events, board retreats, private dinners, and high-level strategy rooms. Someone who shouldn't have been in her home late at night while her husband was gone. And that's where the internet found the missing puzzle piece. A leaked email from a senior organizer, dated 2 days after the mysterious night.
Subject line, keep EK plus TR plus GR situation contained. GR.2 letters. Nobody knew what it meant. But then, someone zoomed in on a donor spreadsheet from the same week. Under VIP liaison contacts, 3 initials were listed: EK, Erika, TR, Tyler, GR, Graham Robinson, Tyler's older brother. The same brother Erika had been advising privately for months. The same brother involved in donor negotiations. The same brother seen with Erika at the retreat in the background of photos people forgot to analyze. The same brother whose name kept appearing in redacted email threads as R. People lost their minds. Graham, night to Ray IT was him. Why was he at her house? What did they record? Why didn't Tyler mention him? This is a family cover-up. But the explosion didn't stop there, because a new whistleblower, someone from the donor side, dropped a voice memo so chilling it shook the entire timeline. I shouldn't be saying this, but yes, Graham was there that night. He arrived before Tyler. He left after Tyler. And he's the reason Erika can't talk. If her silence breaks, his entire career collapses. The internet COMBUSTED. Graham Robinson, Tyler's brother, Erika's secret ally. The unseen strategist pulling strings quietly from the background. But the real twist came from Tyler's roommate. Another screenshot. Timestamp. 4:11 a.m. Tyler texting in full panic. Bro. It wasn't just me. He was there too. She recorded both of us. We were trapped. Trapped in what? A deal? A plan? A scandal? A private incident? A strategy session gone wrong? Something personal? Something illegal? Nobody knew. But Tyler's next message destroyed everything. If that audio leaks, Graham loses everything. Erika knows that. That's why she's silent. Silence isn't protection. Silence was control. Erika wasn't protecting Tyler. She wasn't protecting herself. She was protecting Graham Robinson because his downfall would expose something much bigger than either of them. And then came the final blow. A Turna account, the same one that leaked warnings earlier, posted a single sentence at 2:37 a.m. Everything points back to Graham, but he wasn't the one Erika was terrified of. Within minutes, a second post followed. There was a third voice on the recording. The world stopped. A third voice. A third person. A third witness. A third accomplice. Nobody breathed, and then the third message dropped. The third voice is someone whose name you already know. No name, no details, no context, just pure terror. Because that meant one thing. This wasn't a 2-person secret. This was a 3-person operation. And one of them is someone whose reputation can't survive the truth. The cliffhanger slammed. Shut with the final burner post. The file Erika is hiding doesn't just ruin a career. It destroys a legacy. If you're still here, your heart is beating faster than it should, your jaw is still locked from that final reveal, then you already know This story is not over. Not with Tyler's meltdown. Not with Erika's silence. Not with Graham Robinson suddenly entering the picture. Not with the driver's logs, the housekeeper's confession, the ring footage, the secret recording device, or the late-night argument. Because now we know something terrifying. There wasn't one person recorded that night. There weren't two. There were three. Three voices. Three secrets. Three people Erika never thought would be exposed. And the moment that third identity drops, the internet won't just react. It will explode. Now I need you, tell me in the comments, do. You think the third voice was someone political or someone personal? Tell me, was Graham protecting Erika or was Erika protecting him? Tell me, do you believe Tyler was manipulated or is he part of something he couldn't walk away from? Tell me. Why do you think Erika stayed silent for this long? Fear? Strategy? Or is she waiting for someone else to make the first move? And here's the biggest question of all. Whose legacy does the file destroy? Erika's, Graham's, Tyler's? Or someone much bigger? Hit like if this episode had you yelling at your screen. Hit like if this twist was the darkest yet. Hit like if you're ready to see the entire house of cards fall. Hit subscribe if you want episode 2, because the next chapter uncovers who the third voice really belongs to. Why Erika started recording people in the first place, the truth about the secret, agreement Tyler signed, and the real reason Charlie was kept in the dark. Turn on notifications right now. Because when that third name drops, this series won't just break the internet, it'll burn it down. Now, tell me in the comments, who do you think the third person was?